Welcome back, Shannon. How are you doing today?
I'm doing well. I'm looking forward to sharing my log with you.
Great.
I feel like I'm starting to get the gist of it, and I felt pretty good about practicing turn taking last week with Jana.
Good, that's great to hear. Let's review your log and talk about what went well for you and if you have any questions.
Okay. Well, I found that it was helpful to practice turn taking using a game like we had practiced last week. This was helpful because I didn't have to think about making sure we were both taking equal turns, and it just kind of came naturally.
Good. I like how you're thinking about how you can structure the environment or the game to practice turn taking. It sounds like you're starting to feel more comfortable and confident with your skills. Keep it up.
Thanks. I'm feeling good about this therapy so far, and I'm looking forward to learning more strategies.
Good. I like your motivation, Shannon. One technique that I wanted to introduce to you today is pausing. And I thought it would be helpful to incorporate pausing with turn taking because they kind of fit well together.
Okay, that sounds good. What is it?
So pausing is, simply as it's stated, it's a type of technique that you can use with other strategies such as turn taking to just really help encourage the slow rate of speech and thinking before speaking. Pausing is typically used between sentences or phrases and sometimes before taking turns as well.
Okay, that sounds easy enough.
Yeah, it may seem unnatural at first though. Sometimes it's helpful to count to 2 or tap your fingers to make sure that you're pausing between sentences or when taking turns.
Okay. How often should I use pausing?
That's a great question. There really isn't a set number for how often you should use pausing when you're doing special time with Jana, but it is important to use it as frequently as possible just to encourage thinking before speaking and slow rate of speech. So if you don't mind, I'll demonstrate while playing with Jana, and then you can try it too.
Okay.
Jana, do you want to come over here and play some Go Fish?
Okay.
Have you played Go Fish before, Jana?
Yes, I
Oh,
love
good. So you know all the rules then. Would you like to go first or should I go first? Okay. Jana, do you have an 8?
Nope. Go Fish. Kiersten, do you have a 6?
Yes, I do. Here you go.
Thank you.
Jana, do you have a king?
Yep, I do.
So Shannon, do you see how I'm trying to continue implementing turn taking with the game that we chose and pausing between phrases and keeping the turns very short?
Yeah, and I think Jana seems to be taking her time too, and I think I can practice this at home.
Good. I'm glad to hear that you feel that way. Before you leave today, I'd like to see you practice pausing with Jana too, if that's
Sure.
okay. So we'll just switch spots here.
Okay. All right, are you ready?
Yes.
Okay. Do you have a king?
Nope. Go Fish. Mom, do you have a 6?
Nope. Go Fish. Do you have a 5?
Nope. Go Fish. Do you have a 2?
Nope. Go Fish.
Good. So Shannon, you're doing an excellent job by pausing and continuing to implement the turn taking as well. I noticed that you were kind of tapping while you were holding your cards to make sure that you're pausing, which was just kind of a good reminder for you to implement that skill. And did you kind of notice that Jana was starting to kind of think about, what cards she had and using slower rate of speech?
I did, yeah.
Good. Well, I think this, is going really well. And next week, I'd like you to try implementing pausing during your special time and just kind of reflect about the experience and what Jana's stuttering behaviors were like during that interaction. And we'll review the video next week for that as well and answer any questions. So.
All right, that sounds good.
All right. Well, I hope you two have a great week. We'll see you next
Bye.
week.
Bye.
Yep, take care.